All right, so we got a product to review. This is the Norpro 1951 juicer. This is our old one. And this one came with all three when we bought this years ago, or when this came in years ago. Came with the grape spiral, the salsa screen, the berry screen, and the pumpkin seed pumpkin strainer. I think the one that we got just has the one for tomatoes, which may be the pumpkin seed one. It's a 1951. This is a 53, 54 SS, and a 54 and a 55. Well, we'll just have to open it and see. I know you can buy these strainers or screens separately, but I know the one that I got does do tomatoes, and it's going to look just like this. Now, when this was bought, it was $57.69, 6 of 09, and I think we paid $59 for it today off Amazon. But it doesn't have the extra strainer, so let's just see what it has. We're going to get into it right now, and we'll get it out of this box and we'll show you. Oh, I just noticed this does only come with one, the standard spiral and the standard screen. So these are option, which it says that right there, optional accessories. Still the same way today. This is the grape spiral, which I'll probably want to get because it's a little wider and it allows the grapes to go through instead of clogging it. And all these screens will be good. I think the screens are $10 a piece. It's probably $10 too. And maybe they have a set where you can buy all three. If they do, I'll put a link to that. Also, along with this Norpro juicer in the link of this vlog. This is the Sauce Master Food Strainer, and this is the Juice Master Food Strainer. But this was back in 2009. This is 2024. So it looks like it has the standard spiral and the standard screen. We'll open it up, check it out. It says it automatically separates juice and pulp from seeds and skin and easily continuously operation, ideal for home canning, freezing, and dehydrating. You can make applesauce, baby food, pumpkin pie filling, jams, and jellies. We're gonna do tomatoes and peaches with this strainer. Now there's a berry screen for small berries like raspberries and strawberries and things. And there's the salsa screen, so you can get a little more of the chunkier tomato. And then there's a pumpkin screen, so that the pumpkin will come through, but the seeds won't. But I think we can do both the peaches and the tomatoes with this screen. We'll show you what it does on both of them. Now this one I do notice is open, I think, and this one isn't. So... okay, so there's a little handle on the top of the box. I can't really get to it, but... and we should be able to store this right in here after we get it all out. So we have a parts list, body, hopper, plunger, handle, ring nut, handle, crankshaft cup, spiral, wing nut, squirt guard, screen, thin flat gasket, springs, clear silicone flat gasket. That's the 3/64 mesh berry screen, but we don't have that. I'm not sure what we have.
Standard screen, I think.
Yeah, I don't see it on there. Anyways, this is what it looks like. It does give you some recipes for tomato puree, Italian spaghetti sauce, and some other things. Molded tomato salad. Oh, lots. Some more recipes. Vegetable juice, spicy applesauce. Some pumpkin recipes. So, and and assembly instructions. Let's see what else they have in here. There's the spiral. And I'll have to check. It's the same as what we had, so maybe the other one's the other spiral, because this looks wider. There's a plunger, plastic plunger. The big plastic bin goes on top. The handle and springs goes inside. This is what the spiral goes on, and this is your motor right here. It's a Gorilla Horse motor. Then there's your splash guard, and so you can get it into a bowl. And we'll put it together and show you what it looks like. This is the main piece, which we still have from our old one. It looks basically the same. It's got the juice mate. It says juice mate, even though this said sauce master. This still says juice mate like the old one. Same kind of frame. I think a little bit nicer clamps, unless ours is just all screwed up. And then your screen, and it is the fine screen, and it has the seal. Okay, so it goes their main body, your handle, the wing nut, little piece with the spring I showed you. That's what your spiral goes on. Then there's the spring with the seal. This tightens down onto this body, and then all your juice flows out of here. Pretty simple. Okay, so you want to clamp it to something. It fits perfect on our countertop. Clamp it down nice and secure. Now, the one thing you want to make sure is when you're putting this together, you want the spring to fit inside the open end of this washer on this end, like so. Okay, like that. Put your end through, then you can put on your handle. Now your handle's going to fit into a little groove, and just make sure it's all the way on, and it'll actually turn the whole piece when you have it nice and tight. And see, there is some play there. Now this part of the spiral goes onto that piece, that square nut right there, square end right there. So this is the old spiral, and that's the new one. But they're the same size on the end. I guess this one would still work, but look at this. It's even a different color. Alright, now this piece just goes over the top. There's a little rubber seal, silicone seal in here. And then these will tighten down on these little eyelids on both sides. Once you get those on there and they're nice and hand tight, both sides, back and forth. One side might be, you gotta kind of check them back and forth. Then you can put this splash pan on. Oh, it goes on with it. Different than the last one. Now this is what it should look like. We're gonna put our tomatoes in here. I cut the hulls off because it adds flavor. Sometimes I like them in there. Adds flavor of the vine. But we cut the hulls off. You don't have to skin them or nothing. And the skins and seeds will come out here. So you're going to need a bowl out here to catch the waste. And then we usually put a tray or something, because this isn't very high. Or maybe a bowl to catch the juice. And then you can stop here, pour it into a bigger pan, and catch it again. So this is your plunger. And we're going to check it out in use. Coming up right now, tomatoes first. Alright, so we got some tomatoes in there. Gotta cut that spot out. But these we didn't even cut off. Those we did. Cut the hulls out. left with. And we got quite a bit of juice out of those little bit of tomatoes. We just started picking tomatoes. So we're going to get this all boiled up, heated, just a little salt and a little pepper, and put into canning jars. Get them sealed. And we'll use this for soup bases, goulash, chili, all that kind of good stuff. So we have some peaches here. Some of them we need a little some bad spots cut out. They didn't get very big. We're gonna try to make some juice out of them. We'll get this filled up with these peaches that are good and just see how much juice we get. Then we'll make some jelly, some peach jelly. Here's what we couldn't use. Either had bugs that had eaten off of it or it started to rot. We do have a full bin and we're going to put it through here. We got some juice coming out already. Let's just see how much we get. Now we're just going to take this peach puree, a couple cups of sugar, and some lemon juice, and we're going to bring it to a heavy boil until it thickens, and put it right into sanitized jars. And no pectin or anything, and hopefully it'll make a good jelly for us. Got 3.5 half pints of peach jelly. Tastes amazing. And we made 1, 2, 3, 4 quarts and a pint of tomato juice.